So, why are you going bankrupt? Why is your business going bankrupt? Or better yet, why is Allou Funpark probably going to go bankrupt? In this video, we're going to be talking about business, why businesses go bankrupt, and I'm going to use some real life examples from Allou Funpark in Athens, Greece, which I went to yesterday, and we're going to be talking about that. Now, thank you. I'm glad you are back watching me. It's been a while. I've been very busy. If you're new to this channel is all about success mindset, and sales training videos. And sometimes I do these live videos where I'm more myself. So if that's something that interests you, then go ahead and subscribe down below. Hit the notification button, and I will send you a big pink elephant at your doorstep. You actually will receive a big pink elephant, so make sure you have room and hit that subscribe button, and I'll send it right over. You may have to pay for postage. Now, I want to talk to you guys about my experiences yesterday. I went to Allou Funpark, and as I'm going to go there, I'm just going to clean my glasses so I can see the two people who are watching me right now. And so I went to Allou Funpark, and my prediction is that Allou Funpark is going to close. It's going to shut down. Lady L, hello. For those of you watching that don't know who a lady is, she actually works for me in one of the offices I'm consulting and training in Forthnet and Nova, and she's one of the best sales reps. How you doing, lady? So now you know who she is. Anyway, I'm just going to get into the subject a little bit, then I'll get into the chats and everything with people. So I went to Allou Funpark. Now, I went in there smiling. I went with some friends and their nephews, my girlfriend, their nephews and such, and everyone was smiling, happy, except the staff in Allou Funpark. So you go in there and they're all like this, like grumpy, like, yeah, tickets please. You know, it's a fun park. You're supposed to be having fun. And this is a very big problem. Now, granted, there's a heat wave going on in Greece. I actually have a fan in the background. You might actually hear that, but that's no excuse. Your personnel should be smiling and happy, especially in a fun park. Now, another problem was half of the rides were either not working or taken out. So it wasn't even as big as it used to be. It was not as big. The rides weren't working. One of the rides, the go-karts, actually shut down before the park shut down. We went there to do some go-karts, which I probably couldn't fit in there anyway, but we went there regardless, and they actually shut it down before the time it was time to, which was insane. That was a very bad experience. When I was trying to do this basketball thing, the personnel wasn't smiling. There was maybe two people that did their job in there. One of them was the hot dog stand, which I have. Yo, those hot dogs in Allou Funpark are awesome. They're great. I would recommend going there just to eat the hot dogs. And the other one was the shooting range with a rifle, the old school one, which I actually won a little doll, which is probably why I liked it so much. But the lady was very cool. She actually told me, yeah, all our guns are bad, they're not working and everything, because I asked. And I shouldn't be calling her out like this, but she tried to help me out. But you could tell she loved her work. She loved being there. Everyone else was grumpy, sad. I went to this one ride, you know those, actually, after this one ride, you know those ice hockey things that you play? I put in money in there. They didn't even know if it took 50s or €1, by the way, when I asked. I had to like take both just in case, so I don't have to go back and forth. And the funny thing was that when I went over there, I actually put it at 250 and it wouldn't work. The air wouldn't come out and the machine didn't work. I went back and complained and told them about it. They told me, well, did it like not start? I'm like, no, it started, it's just not working. They're like, well, we can't do anything about it. I'm like, you're telling me that I put money into a machine that's not working and you're not giving, I didn't even ask for my money back, by the way. I just complained. And you're telling me I can't do anything about it? Shut it down. I don't want people putting their money in there. The flip thing was like going everywhere. It wasn't sliding. It was crap. There was so many rides not working. Here's my thing, Allou Funpark. I hope you're watching this because I love your park, and it's a shame what happened. Listen, first of all, your marketing, your advertising on TV, spending so much money, advertising a place that's not working. Half your crap's not working there. Your lights not working there. The music was on. The rides music wasn't on. Listen, stop, putting ads on TV, whereas everyone, yeah, target market on Facebook and AdWords. I'll show you how to do it. I'll even tell you a few tips in this video, yeah, and use that money to fix your games, even the old ones. Don't leave them there, broken. It's crazy, all right? Don't leave them there without them working and just charge people for them. First of all, those little machines that you win prizes, you put money in to win iPhones. There was no iPhones in there. There was phones from 2001. Why? That is not only offensive because I know they've been in there since 2001, which shows you never actually give out these gifts. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but you're not up to date. What are you doing? Grab some iPhone boxes and put it in there. I know you're making money. We all know how these machines work, man. I mean, come on, get real. Respect your customers, try and get them back. And as for your marketing, get on Facebook, get a pixel on your website, and retarget people that go to Allou Funpark, have expressed interest in Allou Funpark, because you can track this on Facebook. People that have been there the last 6 months, people that have joined I Love, Allou Funpark group. As a matter of fact, you know what you could do? You could start a group on Facebook right now saying I Love Allou Funpark, make it private, and when people apply to join, ask them a couple of questions, find out some stuff about them, get their email, target market them. Target market them with coupons. Don't waste your money on TV. Fix the crap that you have on there, man. Fix your rides. They look like they're gonna explode or die. You know what I mean? Anyway, so this is why your business is going to go bankrupt. And this happens in so many businesses, guys. This happens on nightclubs. It happens with businesses that try to, save money, and they stop spending money, and they don't understand that when you contract too much, you don't have money or budget to spend to keep up your business afloat. Do you know what I mean? You should never lower your prices. You should give more value. But what you're doing right now is not giving value, contracting, and inevitably you will lose. And I don't care what business you are in. I don't care what you're doing. I mean, I would rather have a team giving out little cards like this. Is, by the way, my book I'm advertising. Little cards with a little thing on the back. Yeah, little coupons like this. Allou Funpark. I don't know, free coffee, free slushy, free, I don't know, whatever, and go get a team out on the road and give it around to people and get people into, you're the only place in Athens, you know what I mean? Anyway, I am answering questions right now, so if anybody has any questions, please go ahead and ask in the chat. You are live. The questions don't have to be on why businesses go bankrupt or why you're going to go bankrupt. It can be in sales, it can be success, it can be anything. Alatatos, how are you? It's nice to see you here. I don't see Nightbots around, by the way, but it's okay. I'd like to see you here. Yeah, I was just saying to everybody, if you're new to this channel, then go ahead and subscribe, and I'll send you a pink elephant. It will come to your doorstep. That's, my win-win exchange. I'll send you a pink elephant, but you have to pay for the postage. It's pretty heavy, and you have to have room to accommodate the elephant. It drinks a lot of water. Talking about water, let me drink some water because I'm thirsty as hell. By the way, guys, lady, if you're still here listening, and Alatatos, what do you think of the new chat? It's like black with a little bit of shade in the colors and everything. Do you prefer it, or do you prefer the old style? And also, how, the little, oh, I can't point there, but that little book thing, do you prefer it like that, or how it used to be? What do you think? Alatatos, you want the pink elephant? Pay for postage, I'll get it sent to you, man. And plus, you have to prove that you have to accommodate it. It's a pretty big thing, pink elephant. I don't know if you ever had one before. It is hot in Greece. We have 42 degrees. 42 degrees. That is insane, man. Nightbot is here. saying hi to Lady. This is by a bot, by the way, by Aletatos. Is pretty cool, and we are actually going to be working on making our own bot that will incorporate different things for YouTubers. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, that's what I did yesterday. I went to Allou Funpark. I saw that the service was crap. The people were rude. They didn't know what they were doing. The equipment was rusty, old, and they had a couple of new things coming soon, but they didn't bother fixing the old thing. You see, Allou Funpark, guys, you're supposed to retarget and get the people back. You have to make an experience. These are the people that keep on coming and bringing friends in. You don't have that wow effect or experience. You know, retarget people. Retarget people that go to your site with a pixel, retarget them on Facebook, give coupons, forget TV, it's a waste of money, fix the shit you have. What are you guys doing? You're like talking to Lady and Nightbot are having... Lady, are you talking to the bot? Anyway. So yes, Aletatos, I will send you the pink elephant if you subscribe. And I am taking questions and answers. We are talking about how you will go bankrupt. I'm talking about Allou Funpark. And if you miss anything, you're gonna have to rewatch this video. And I'm basically here hanging out. Now, if you guys noticed I haven't been around as much lately, this is because I've been working a lot on various projects. One of the projects is my new book coming out with Ben Gay III, is the #1 sales trainer worldwide. He was friends with Napoleon Hill and Earl Nightingale, by the way. He is a living legend. We are coming out with The Closers #3 from the famous blue books, The Closers. And it's an honor for me to write it with him, so that's coming out. I am starting a few courses and a new course with some very influential entrepreneurs, multi-millionaire entrepreneurs, so I'm learning new things as well. I'm also doing, I'm kind of working my YouTube channel, but I've been working different projects. My book is selling, by the way, if you know it already, it's Success IAO. That's doing its own thing. I'm also training the sales staff and growth consulting direct call center for Forthnet and Nova. And we are opening another call center as well. So we're expanding, buying new offices. I'm training new people, hiring new people. By the way, if you are in Greece and you are looking for a job, then please go ahead and contact me or my assistant, Anna Pavlidou, which is not here today. But you can contact me through my email address. We're looking for staff for back office, administration, telemarketing, door-to-door sales. I'm getting a door-to-door sales team ready, and we're going to have new products coming out. Aletatos is asking where his pink elephant is. Lady, oh, you're talking to me, Lady? Let me see what you're saying. You forgot to say yes? Yes? Yes, I forgot to say yes, Lady. So yeah, that's my news. That's what I did yesterday. What did you guys do yesterday? Comment in the chat box right now. What did you do? Yesterday was Saturday night. I was working all day, but I did go out last night, as I mentioned in the stream. What did you guys do? Did you guys go anywhere? Did you have fun? Did you get drunk? Did you drink? What did you guys do? By the way, you may have noticed I came out with a video in Greek. Do not worry, this channel is always going to be in English for my international guests, but I will be launching a Greek video maybe every week or every 2 weeks from seminars I do, live seminars, and I'll just be uploading that for the Greek audience because of the requests, and I'll see how that goes. If it goes well, I'll keep doing it. If not, I'll probably stop them. But just so you guys know, yeah, that's what I'll be doing. By the way, you didn't answer me. Do you like this style of chat better, or did you prefer the previous one with the white box that was kind of like ugly at the top or something? Anyway, I'll be sending out pink elephants to anybody that subscribes to this channel. This channel is all about success mindset, and sales training videos, and also these live videos where I get to be myself and just talk and answer questions and just hang out with you guys. and it is pretty late. There's not a lot of people in here. Most people are probably watching Survivor on TV. Anyway, what do you guys want to talk about? Do you want to talk about why you're going bankrupt? Do you want to talk about how businesses are going bankrupt? Do you want to talk about pink elephants? What do you guys want to talk about? Nikos, nice to see you. Hey there. About Allou, they have removed the most famous games and put the other things that are not even nice. The reason they're doing that, Nikos, is because I don't know what they're thinking, man. But I guess they're expensive to maintain. They're trying to cut costs and bring new rides in there. What they fail to understand, their biggest problem, Nikos, is they're not upgrading or fixing their old equipment. So you have ice hockey machines that don't work. Yeah, you have a big space where carts were supposed to be or used to be not there anymore, which I don't understand. It's a big white space. It's flat for go-karts. I understand the cost may be too much to maintain or whatever. Tell you what, get all those crappy tires out. Seriously, get them out and make it into a rollerblade ring. People want to rollerblade. I know these shops, Blanos in Glifada and these other places that do rollerblades. I think it's the Metro Mall in Elenikon, and they're full of people and they have no room. Allou has an awesome space. It's outside. It's great for rollerblading. They could be doing that right there and charging, making a shitload of money. The maintenance is one guy, one personnel giving shoes and one watching the people, maybe a teacher, and that's it. And I also noticed they cut down on personnel a lot as well. It's insane. It's wrong management. I don't know what they're thinking. Their marketing is off. They're not marketing. They're not target marketing anyway. They're doing some crappy marketing. They're not utilizing their space. They're trying to get new things in there and not fixing it up. They could be doing Survivor games. They're not doing that. They could bring down, I don't know, some guys that got out of Survivor, and they could just make a deal with a production company and make like mini Survivor games or something. Or I don't know what. They could do so much, but they're just not doing. Nico says, and yes, my English is a disaster. Come on, your English is fine, man. Just because you go one Greek video doesn't mean, you can't suddenly read English, man, or speak English. Alatato says, you can also use transparent. Yes, I can, but right at the back, over there, it's all my books, and because I didn't have time to fix things, everything is everywhere, it's messy. I'm like, you know what? Almost transparent black background, and that kind of hides the mess, and that's why I don't have the transparent chat. Plus everyone's doing it. I want to be a little bit different. I felt like black is more, I don't know, it's different, it's elegant, and it matches my background. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Nico says they are stupid. I will not go again if they don't change it. I'm not going to go again in general. The only good thing about it was one lady at the rifle range, which was kind enough to give me a gift, since I hit most of them, but they weren't falling down because they were either burnt or they were stuck. And then the other nice person was the guy at the hot dog. I think it was Jimmy's Hot Dogs. I'm not sure where it was, but there was some of the best hot dogs I have eaten. And I have to say, at least they have that quality up. I mean, you know that thing with the water, those slides that go down and splash the water and everything? Right behind that, there's a restaurant kind of thing, right? So you can see it. And I guess it's the back part of that restaurant, that like cafe thing. And they have thrown chairs there. It just, all their crap from their all their mess. And people can see the mess. Instead of being able to see across something nice, they see broken chairs and stuff thrown out of the back of the restaurant or cafe, whatever the hell that was. That is just bad management. Okay, the toilets were unclean when I went in, but maybe, they just didn't clean in time. But that was bad management. The fact that the staff weren't smiling in a fun park, they don't smile. Come on, man, get real. And they're advertising new rides and they don't even fix their old ones. I personally am offended that they talked to me the way they did. I'm offended the fact that they charged me for things that didn't work, the hockey things and everything. And when I told them it wasn't working, I didn't even ask for money back. They told me, oh, well, if it worked, it's not our problem. but it wasn't working. They don't understand that, and that's how they're losing people. And the staff there clearly is bored out of their minds. They don't care for their position. They're not utilizing space. As I said, where they used to do go-karts, they could just very simply make all that space. Since I'm imagining that the go-karts were high maintenance and everything, they should get rid of all those tires for the track and just make it into a rollerblade ring, get 2 personnel staff there. They would make a hell of a lot of money, because I know there's a need, there is a want in the Agora, and the people are asking to go rollerblading, and I know because crappy little places with small rings are always full, and Allou doesn't have that. How about a mini golf? You know, Greece does not have a mini golf. Do you realize this? They have a normal golf, but they don't have a mini golf. You know how many times I would go for a mini golf? You know what I mean? It's fun. It's for a little bit older people. It's something different. It's not that hard. You could charge me. I could try and get over those little mountains and everything. I've never done it before. I think it would be cool, and older people will do it too. You know, get the teenagers in there. And, you know, I really think that, and the older people, I think Allou Funpark lost their target group. They're just trying to get much money as they can by luck, and they're putting all their focus on the kingdom, the small side of it for the little kids, the 6-year-olds, and they're forgetting about their main platform, their main site, and that's the biggest problem. I heard, Nikos, I heard the House of Fear is a very good, is actually a very good ride. It's actually very good. I heard that from people that went in there yesterday. I did not go in there. I was kind of scared I'll punch out the actor if I was scared. So, so I decided not to enter. But from people that did enter, they told me it was very funny, and it was a lot of fun, and it was really cool. And I could see them coming out talking about it, and I know it's good because even today I went for a quick coffee with 2 of the people we went to Allou Funpark yesterday, and they were still talking about it. So word of mouth is out there. The problem is, people will go there, get in there, and leave. Do you know what I mean? They're not utilizing everything else to create that experience, that wow experience. And I would really love your opinion on this. Comment, you know, even now in the live chat, but if you're watching this on the replay, please go ahead and comment down below. What do you think of businesses like this, of this business model? Do you think Allou Funpark, as an example we're using for this video, will go bankrupt? Do you think they will turn around the game? How will they turn around their game? What you would do? And also, if you have experienced any places that you went to that have just let go and places are closing or are on the brink of bankruptcy, like for example, the drinks or food are not as good as before, they cut down on advertising, or they reduce their prices so much that they don't have money to be able to market and, you know, and fix their play and promote and run their actual place, because that's also a possibility. If you're by the way, if it's your first time here and if you're watching, this channel is all about success mindset and sales training videos, and I do these live videos where we talk about stuff. We might be talking about businesses like Allou Funpark going bankrupt like in this video, or we could be talking about other things. Doesn't really matter. I'm more myself. Go ahead and subscribe if that interests you, and I will send you a pink elephant at your doorstep. You'll have to pay for postage, but you know, so go subscribe if you're interested in the elephants. Nikos loves horror movies, that's why he's interested in the game. I hate horror movies. I do not watch horror movies. And I'm not saying I'm scared or anything like that. I just do not like them. They get me aggravated, and I really feel like when I watch movies, I want to be either laughing, or I want an action movie where I get inspired with people, you know, with swords and heroism and stuff like that, or a business movie. But I especially watch comedies. I don't do the horror movie thing. I think the only horror movies I actually liked was Scary Movie with the Wayans brothers. which was pretty funny. So yeah, what do you think Allou could do to change things around? What do you think they could do to turn things around so they can stay open? I mean, I already talked about the bad service, the staff not smiling. I talked about the unutilized space. I talked about them getting rid of expensive games, which I understand why they would do that, but not utilizing the space with smart and clever and efficient ways to replace them, like maybe mini golf or rollerblading, since they have that capacity. We're talking about the management. They're talking about advertising. They're spending advertising on the wrong outputs. They're advertising on TV while they should be using Facebook and utilizing AdWords to target people that have already been to Allou Funpark, expressed a like on their page, Funpark, have gone to other fun parks. You know what I mean? See, a lot of people, if you want to, you know, as an example, target marketing, you could think out the box as well. If I wanted to target people that get married, I would be targeting people that visit and like wedding dress pages, right? So I know they're getting married, and I would send them target marketing to on their Facebook feed or AdWords. You know, Allou Funpark could be doing this. Their management is clearly missing that picture. I know they probably don't have an email list, or at least using it properly. And the reason I know that is nobody asked me for my email address. So they're not doing that. I mean, literally, somebody could go in there, take over the management, and as a consultant, and change that thing around like that. Like, I don't even snap properly. Wait, I want the effect, like that, like a snap. They could just, you know, they could change that place around. But unfortunately, if they continue how they are, they're going to go bankrupt. The only reason they're open is because of Cosmote sponsorship and this water Zalori sponsorship. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why they're open. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, you know, they're not going to make it if they don't drastically change something. I'm pretty sure about that. Anyone here watching have any questions, or running a business, or have seen anything like this? You know that they want to talk about a restaurant. They may have reduced their quality of food or their service, resulting in people not going back anymore and not getting that quality they were used to, which is the danger of putting down your prices, by the way. That's why you should always add value to your service and never lower your price, even in a crisis. If you're in a crisis, do not lower your price. If you're in a crisis, expand and 10x everything. That way you'll get over the noise, and then when the economy bounces back, you can take market share. But if you can't do that, you got to at least not put down your price and just add value, like add more things on it, but never put down your price, because you won't be able to compete. You won't be able to maintain things, just like Allou Funpark or anything else in your business. Nico says they should replace everything. The people that are working there, the games, yeah, maybe change a little bit the parks and make a new. You know what? You're absolutely right. But if they cannot do that, Nikos, then they can at least fix the games or modernize them. You know what I would do if I didn't have the money? I would literally rent places to people privately so they can bring their own games. I would personally rent out a place in Allou Funpark. You know what I mean? And start a rollerblading ring or a mini golf ring. And so that's another thing they could do. They should start thinking out the box. Tassos Stavru, hello, Hey, Tassos, how are you? Glad you are here. I know you were going live earlier on today. You have a gaming channel, but I could not make it. I was working, and then I was sleeping in the afternoon because I was just very tired, and that's why I'm here so late. But I know you commented on my last video that was in Greek that you're going to be here if you can. And thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. It's nice to see people. You know, I love seeing people that hang out here that I've seen before. It's kind of like I'm there for a coffee with them. And, you know, we're just passing time. And it's really cool. I love it, man. I love it. Nika says, but I don't think they need more advertising or something because the park is already famous for years. They do. You always need advertising. I just think they're doing wrong type of advertising. You know, as I said, you can put a pixel and target people on Facebook that have liked the page Allou Funpark, that have liked a theme park or like a games. You can literally, you know, target people that like horror movies or like Survivor if you have that type of game. You can do so much with target marketing. And I really think they just don't know. They just have some people, they're old school managers that don't know what to do. I think they're in a panic and frenzy, and I think they're going, you know, down the wrong road. And I'm literally thinking about getting my assistant to actually send them an email or call them this week and get an appointment with me so I can talk to them. And maybe they can hire me for like consultancy or something. But I'm not sure I have the time. Mm. By the way, guys, I know there's 5 of you. Actually, excuse me. Yeah, Nikos, listen, they're famous for years, but it doesn't mean you stop advertising. You look at Coca-Cola. They can literally stop advertising right now and stay on top, but they don't. Why? Because you have to be consistent and you have to remain in people's head. You can't stop advertising. Does that make sense? If you do that, you become irrelevant. People don't hear about you. You need that buzz. You need to keep on advertising like that. You can't just stop. You know what I mean? So I disagree with you that they have to stop advertising, but I do think they should, they should advertise differently and lower down their TV commercials and do it differently and find more cost-effective ways to advertise. Maybe with guerrilla marketing. I have a guerrilla marketing video. Maybe they should go watch it. Tesla Stavros says, "Don't worry about my live streams. May think there's a problem with my live streams. Internet connection crashing all the time. I'm here to fix." Wow, so you're having a problem with streaming? What kind of connection do you have? Do you have VDSL, Tassos, or do you have something else? What's exactly the problem? Why are they crashing? What are you using to live stream? You know? By the way, comment down below what you think. If you've seen any businesses around your area. Hey, I just came back from a wedding. Anna, nice to see you here. It's Anna's my assistant, and she's also a famous YouTuber in Greece with over 23,000 subscribers. I'm kind of jealous, Anna. But yeah, she's in the chat too. Tassos, you using ADSL from Nova? First, I'm laughing because I'm actually working with them. Can you get VDSL, man? Can you try and get VDSL? Okay, Nikos is saying something in Greek. Anna, okay, Nikos is saying that my assistant and Maria are very good-looking girls. They're kuklares, which means dolls in English. So if you're wondering what that says in Greek, that's what it says, and I agree. And I'm also sweating, man. Can you guys hear the fan in the background? It is hot. It is so hot. It's 42 degrees in Greece right now as we speak. 42 degrees. Actually, well, it was 42 degrees in the afternoon. Maybe it's a little bit less now, but it is hot, man. I'm already I just took a shower, and I'm taking another shower live as I'm speaking to you guys. Anyway. And then we were talking about why businesses close and what Allou Funpark is doing wrong and why it's probably going to close. And we're just chilling, and I told people basically that's what we're doing. And if it's your first time on this channel is all about success mindset, and sales training videos, and these live videos where I get to be myself and discuss current events or help you guys with your questions and your hiccups, if you will, in life. And if you are interested in something like that, then go ahead and subscribe. I will send you a pink elephant if you subscribe. It will come in the mail. Just make sure you have enough room to accommodate it, and also you have to pay for postage and packaging. But so go ahead and subscribe if you want a pink elephant. And basically, we were just talking about Allou Funpark and why it's probably going to close, or maybe it's I'm being a little bit exaggerative or dramatic, but it is not doing well. They're making many mistakes. They should literally change things. We talked about what they have to do. We're talking about that, and yeah, it may or may not close, but that it's not making as much money as it used to. I'm telling you that right now. So yes, everything is not is hot here in Greece, girls. To girls too. I agree with you, Tassos. Greek girls are very beautiful, and I love this country. Nico says, I have opened my air conditioner and my fan, and I am burning. I do not have an air conditioner in this office. I have air conditioner in my room, in my living room, except in my office, and it's crazy. And I guess I gotta get a silent one and get it put in here so I can do videos. What else is everyone doing here? Guys, give me a second. I'll be right back. And I know this is probably the most unprofessional thing ever, but I'll be right back. Let me see, let me do something funny. Give me a second. BRB. Let me see if I can do this. Actually, you know what? I'll just be right back. Just keep talking in the chat. I'll redo. I can't be bothered to leave signs up. Okay, I am back, and hey, there's still 5 people here. Awesome. So yeah, I had to run out real quick and get myself some water because I gotta stay hydrated. I gotta get a water, that H2O, that liquid life, that I don't know, that water, man. Aletatos is asking Anna if she wants a pink elephant. Anna's like, excuse me? You know, who, who wants a pink elephant? I wonder if I get more people subscribing like that way. Maybe I should do that every time. I've been watching, I got that something, well, not those exact words, but I saw that from Alex Becker. He was more himself in his videos, and he's more, you know, he says things like that. I'm thinking, you know what? In my live videos, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to be myself, have fun, and answer questions, and, you know, stuff like that. As you can see, this conversation is becoming very professional. I was expecting questions about bankruptcy and stuff like that, but hey, if you're watching this on the replay, which I don't think you are, because I just went inside and got water and everything, but if you are anyway watching this on the replay, comment down below if you have any questions on bankruptcy, why businesses go bankrupt. And believe me, my videos are not like these live videos. These live videos are different. They're just more fun. They're more you know, interactive, if you will, with my subscribers. So go ahead and subscribe. You get different things when you subscribe. Like this week, if you subscribe, you get a pink elephant delivered to your doorstep. So you know, stuff like that. So what else is going on, guys? What did you do? Anna, you were at a wedding. Who got married, by the way? I kind of forgot to ask. It was probably not you and Easy. I actually think I saw a thumbnail or a clickbait video about that. I thought you were getting married or someone was getting married, but then I'm like, it's probably clickbait. But I couldn't get in. I was very busy. I just could not get in. Tesla Stavros says, my house does not support VDSL. I've asked for it, but the funny thing is that my house is new. The problem is that I don't have enough upload speed. That's an issue. Yeah, that is an issue. And I have VDSL, but if I could get faster upload, I would definitely would. I would pay anything for it, man. I really hope that changes soon and things get faster. They say there's a new 5G coming out, but by the time that hits Greece, it's gonna be faster than VDSL, but or at least the same. But it's that by the time that comes in Greece, man, I don't think it's gonna. We're gonna need more stuff for other, more speed for other stuff. You could try mobile live, Tassos, but you're gaming, which is kind of hard. But if you're not gaming, YouTube rolled out mobile live on your phone. So if you have a good phone like an iPhone or a Samsung something whatever, you can actually mobile live from your phone. But I understand you want to do gaming, but maybe you should change your content to match what you can do. Because I found that with 4G on my iPhone, I had no problem whatsoever live streaming in various parts in Greece. So you could try that. Maybe that will help you. Yeah, By the way, this is filtered water. I actually got a filter. Who here has a filter to get rid of chlorine and all that crap from the water? Who has their own filter in their house? I'm asking because we might be selling this pretty soon in one of the companies I'm consulting. Tazo says I have a good phone and 4G, so just mobile live, man. What you do is here's what you should do. You should download this app. Let me show you. It's called. Give me a second, man. I'll show you exactly what to do. Okay, it's called Creator Studio, which is now called YouTube Studio. This is what it looks. Sorry, this is crap. Actually, it's not even there. You actually get the YouTube app. My bad. You get the YouTube app, which is right here. You probably can't see it, but what you do is like a little camera button right at the top there. You click it and you can mobile live. And I actually have a video. You can actually look at my live stream videos. There is one that says you can now go live under 1,000 subscribers or something like that. That actually shows you everything you can do while you mobile live, how to use it and everything. And maybe you should be doing that in your case. Maybe it's better than trying to stream demanding bandwidth stuff like gaming over your ADSL internet connection. By the way, lady, are you still here? Lady? Lady, calling, lady, are you still here? I wanted to ask, Pulice Simera, did you sell anything today? Alatatos, oh, he is giving commands to Nightbot. Okay. So yeah, guys, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. That was my experience yesterday. So let me just summarize everything up for you guys. First of all, Allou Funpark, they gotta get their game together. They should stop advertising on TV, use target marketing, and market to people with pixels that have gone to their website, that have visited their page on Facebook, people that have gone to theme parks, people that do maybe kids parties. They should target those people with a different ad for kids parties. They should fix all the old stuff that don't work, like the pinball, the ice hockey games and everything. You can't have people putting money in there and them not working. They should fix their winning things, those little things where you win. You can't be having prizes like 2002, 2005 phones and crappy little prizes when everyone else has iPhones and stuff like that. Just put them in there. People don't win those anyway. It takes a lot of time. And you make your money. Just upgrade those, make sure they work, make sure your staff smiles. They don't smile, man. You gotta fix that crap. You need to focus more on the experience somebody gets. You cannot have the the bumper cars close before the park closes 1 hour before, and me going over there to play and then nobody, no one's there. You know what I mean? They're all just left and abandoned like it's a scary house effect. It doesn't work. You need to start having your staff smile and trained to have fun with people, give balloons to the kids, get cotton candy. There's no cotton candy in there. The only good thing you had was a hot dog stand. I mean, come on. You have places that are unutilized. You took out things like you had go-karts that are not working anymore. I understand that, but it's a flat area, it's a big area. Get all those crappy tires out and make it into a rollerblade ring. It's very low cost, it's almost ready. All you need are rollerblades and somebody there watching and teaching rollerblading or security, whatever, to take care of people, and the girl giving out the shoes, and that's it. You can also do a mini golf. People want mini golf in Greece. There is no mini golf courts anywhere in Athens or Greece in general, from what I'm aware of. There are not enough rollerblading, especially outside rollerblading rings. You need that. It's a need. Even if there's one further down and I'm missing it, it really doesn't matter. It's something that's cheap that you should have in there. If you guys don't have the money to maintain it, rent out spaces for people to rent and put in their own games and their own staff. I would personally be very interested, for example, and I know a few people that would also be. You need to fix your old machines. I think I already said that. You can't have rides that don't work. You can't have air hockeys that don't work. I'll give you another example that happened. They went into this mirror thing, and the staff apparently forgot to put these hidden scrolls in there because 10 people couldn't find the scroll at all. And then the staff told them, no, you didn't look hard enough, but they apparently forgot to put them in. Tassos Stavros is saying, it says you must have 100 subscribers to do it. Oh, okay, you don't have 100 subscribers yet? Well, then go live on your desktop like I am right now. Maybe that's less demanding than game streaming, and see if you can get your subscribers, or upload more videos and get those 100 subscribers. Anna Pavlidou, if you can help, Tassos has a gaming channel. Maybe you can take a look at it. You know how those work, or easy. What else? You're asking if Allou Funpark will close. Listen, man, if they don't get their game, their game sorted out, man, they will close. The management is very bad. They're working it wrong. It's inevitably gonna close. That's what I think. This is Paul, okay? If they continue doing what they're doing, they're gonna close. If they somehow change and start working and implementing the things I am telling them to do in this video, and other things that, they could be doing and should be doing, they will not close. It's ultimately up to them. Their marketing is wrong. It's completely wrong. Tasso says, I have a channel that does it all, not only gaming. Here's another reason. Let's move on to YouTube for a second for Tassos. I'm going to help you out, man. Listen, you can't have a channel that does everything. Your channel has to be niched down. It has to be targeted. There has to be something, you can't be the supermarket of YouTube. You know what I mean? People have to know what they're getting there, what they're going to experience. So with me, you're going to get success mindset and sales training videos, and also entrepreneurial advice, but it's all kind of connected, and still it's too much. It should be just sales or just success. But okay, granted, their business is close together. Your channel, if it's doing everything, it's not going to work. You have to get a community of people that want to watch your videos, support, and get hooked. And that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen if you're just all over the place. You can't just do everything. You know what I mean? You have to decide what you want to do, what you like best, and go there, go for that. Don't try and do a little bit of everything. It just doesn't work. Believe me, it doesn't. Anyway. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I enjoyed talking to you once again. Lady says, everyone always starts commenting as soon as I'm about to leave. In every live video, every single live video, it has to be like everyone starts to, as soon as I'm about to leave, I've been asking questions, my mouth is dry. Suddenly I have more people watching. I'm about to leave. Everyone's like, okay, Paul, yeah, this is it. Okay, great. So let's, so yeah. So lady says, you're right, Paul. I'm always right, lady. And Tassos Stavros says, I like gaming and building stuff. Then Tassos, you should do one channel for gaming and a different channel for building stuff. Separate the two. And that way you can target and your marketing and channel your efforts on that specific thing, because you're going to lose people. Do you know what I mean? You're going to lose people inevitably. It doesn't work. You got to be specific. You have to have your vision. Go for it. Lady says, ha ha ha. And then in Greek says, we're doing it on purpose. I know, lady, you are. Have you guys ever met Lady? Lady's one of the best call sales representatives that works for me in Nova Forthnet office. She's actually very good. She's got some, she's got a way to go a little bit, but she's getting better and better. She's cool. She's funny. She's juvenile delinquent, but it is what it is. She'll be very good one day. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If it's your first time here, or if you just entered, we just talked about businesses and why you may go bankrupt. I gave an example of an experience I had yesterday with Allou Funpark. I really hope it does not close. This channel is all about success mindset and sales training videos, and we also do these live videos that I'm more myself. So go ahead and subscribe down below if that's of interest to you, and I will send you a pink elephant at your doorstep. Just make sure you have the room to accommodate the elephant, and make sure you have to pay for postage. So yes, subscribe, and yeah, thank you very much, and I'll catch you next time in the next feed, and take care, and until next time, keep succeeding.